This river has wisdom for you. So settling comfortably, let your body find its natural position and know that there's nothing you need to fix about yourself tonight. Nothing you need to change. Just relax, relax, relax and listen. Let this story flow through you like a gentle water. Feel free to close your eyes and just listen as I tell you the story. Take a nice soft breath and let's begin. You find yourself standing beside a river, not a straight, channeled waterway, but a natural river, one that has been free-flowing for thousands of years. It's been finding its own way to the sea, 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 to the sea. At first glance, you might think that this river is inefficient. It curves and it winds. Sometimes it flows fast. Sometimes it pools out in quiet little pools. And sometimes it takes what seems to be the longest possible route. You begin to walk alongside it. You notice how it moves when it encounters a large boulder. It doesn't fight it, it doesn't push, it simply flows around. It simply flows around. When finding the path of least resistance, still moving towards its destination, still moving towards its destination. When the riverbed winds, the water spreads out. It moves more slowly, taking its time, covering more ground, and then when the banks narrow again, it quickens, focused and fast. You realise that this river never apologises for how it flows. It never stops to criticise itself for taking a winding path. It never apologises for pooling in quiet places and trusting when the way is clear. It simply is exactly as it is, and somehow it always finds a way. It always finds a way. As you continue walking, you begin to understand what the river knows. When it encounters fallen logs, it doesn't see obstacles. It sees opportunities to create something new. Opportunities. The water pools behind the log, creating a small ecosystem, a place where different plants can grow, where dragonflies can rest. What looked like a problem becomes a gift. You think about your own patterns, the way your attention flows from one thing to another, like water finding different channels, and you wonder, what if this isn't a flaw? What if this is just how you naturally navigate the world? The river whispers, I don't force myself through the rock. I don't force myself through the rock. I find another way, and in doing so, I carve canyons, I create valleys, I bring life to places that would otherwise have no life. I bring life to places that would otherwise have no life. You watch this river as it encounters rapids slow. It doesn't slow. It doesn't stop to apologise. It just is. It embraces the chaos and the turbulence, knowing that it too is part of its nature, part of its journey. You watch as the river encounters, and in the calmer stretches, it doesn't criticise itself for being still. It doesn't criticise itself for taking its time, for reflecting the sky. It knows both states, the rushing and the resting, the rushing and the resting, the rushing and the resting, both necessary and perfect. You realise you've been expecting yourself to be a straight canal, efficient and predictable, when you are actually a river, dynamic and alive and naturally responsive to the landscape that is your life. You find a comfortable place to sit by the riverbank, and your feet are nearly touching the water. You watch how it moves, never fighting its nature, never trying to be something it's not. When debris floats by, old leaves, fallen branches, the river does not judge these things as wrong. It carries them gently, and it slows, allowing them to be a part of the journey until they find their natural place to settle. Their natural place to settle. The river shows you something beautiful. See how it nourishes everything it touches. The trees along the banks grow tall and strong. The wildlife comes to drink from the pools, grateful for its unhurried presence. Your own way of being, your own natural rhythms, they too are gifts. Your curiosity that leads you down unexpected paths, your ability to rest when you need to, your bursts of focused energy when something captures your interest. These aren't mistakes, these are features. This is how you were designed to flow through the world. This is how you were designed to flow through the world. The river never reaches the sea by fighting its banks. It gets there by accepting each turn, each pool, each rapid as part of its path, as part of its path. And you too are finding your way, exactly as you are, in your own time, in your own beautiful way. The sun is setting now, painting the water gold and pink. The river flows on, peaceful and sure, never doubting its worth, never doubting its worth. It never questions its path. You lie back on the soft grass beside the water, listening to its gentle murmur, a lullaby that says, you are exactly as you should be. You flow exactly as you need to. You find your way in your perfect time. Your breathing matches the rhythm of the water, natural and unhurried. No force needed, no criticism required, just being. The river continues this ancient journey exactly as you are, flowing